So this is our last section, and for this one, I wanted to cover trusting yourself. So this is kind of going to tie in everything that we've talked about so far, but trusting yourself is so important. It's kind of what the healing journey is about. It's about learning yourself so that you can trust you. So knowing that you are unstoppable in life, that you, even if things aren't going great, even if things are kind of wacky, you know in your heart that you've got this. And the healing process does help us with that, which is so nice because it teaches us all aspects of that, teach us to come back into ourselves. And that's ultimately where the trust lies, because we now have the confidence to know that we can take care of ourselves, because we can make decisions for ourselves. We can make conscious choices, and we can make choices that are healthy for us. And we know what's for us and what's not for us because we are very in tune with who we are. And that is what creates that trust within ourselves. So the trust of, because a lot of us don't trust ourselves, right? And we've actually learned to not trust ourselves because someone else has told us that it's a different way of doing things, or like that's not the right way, or that's not the wrong, or that's the wrong way. There is no right or wrong way to do anything. That is probably the one biggest piece of information that was ever given to me. And it's been life-changing because you don't have to put yourself in a box. You don't have to do things the way other people do them. You are unique and you have your own ways of expressing yourself, and trust that how you want to express yourself in your life is you. And trust yourself and know that, yeah, sometimes you're going to make mistakes, and sometimes things are going to, probably be miscommunicated or misunderstood. But as long as you have that trust within yourself and that knowing that, like, I've got this, and that you can correct situations because you have the ability to say, wow, okay, I've taken some time to reflect on what happened. And I think what happened is you maybe misunderstood what I was trying to say. Or, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that came out so hurtful. And, or you can even have that within yourself, have the ability to take that time to evaluate you, to say, okay, so this is really bothering me. But before you react and throw all of your, your pain on someone else, you can take that step within and trust that you can process what it is that's bothering you, and you can go through and figure that out, and then address it within you. You don't even have to go out to other people. Yes, you have to take action sometimes, but most of the time when something outside of us, it triggers us, it's something within us that's really kind of off. And that's the last little bit of information is you probably not going to like that as much, but you need to know that very often anything that is irritating you or makes you feel sad, that is you. You feel those things. No one made you feel that way. You feel that way. But that may not be their intent. It may be your interpretation. Just as the way something you say may hurt someone else's feelings, that may not be the intent at all. But I wanted to leave you with that last little piece of information because it's going to be a very important part of the inner work is being able to go within yourself and realize, why do things bother me? Because honestly, I'm not saying you should never get mad or anything like that, but but why? Just ask yourself why. Why are you angry? Why are you upset that something happened or someone said something the way they did? Like, that is more, pay attention to your reactions, because your reactions tell you where you're hurting. Your reactions tell you what is unhealed within you. And that's how you also learn how to trust yourself, by questioning some of these things and learning what makes you upset, and understanding that sometimes, like, oh, I so often feel this way, or I often feeling this way. And then you doing the inner work within yourself to handle it, as opposed to blaming other people and making yourself the victim of their circumstances. That really, whatever other people do, it honestly has nothing to do with you. It is your filter and your reactions to things. That's what makes things hurtful. And that may not be then what everyone wants to hear, but that is actually, yes, that is true. And I'm not saying you should blame yourself either, but you have to learn to discern the difference between being someone actually trying to hurt you and someone accidentally hurting you, right? So just take that time to decipher between the two before you react. I'm not saying that you should never say something to anyone, or if something bothers you, you should definitely address it if you feel that's correct. But take a look at yourself first, because that first step to look within you, that's where you're going to find the most information. That's where you're going to find the most healing. Because when you do look at those things within you, you're going to start to see that, oh my gosh, that was my reaction. That was not their intention, right? Or, oh, I'm feeling jealous and I'm mad at them because they're getting something they want, and it's not happening for me. But it's not that what they're saying is actually hurtful. It's your reaction to what they're saying that's hurting you. So as much as, and that's how you learn how to trust yourself. That's how you learn to navigate you. You have to know what bothers you. You have to know where things hit you deep and it hurts. And you have to pay attention to those things. And the trust comes from connecting within yourself, using self-awareness to pay attention to when things bother you. Your pain is essentially the window into where you hurt the most. So if you're triggered by something, and that includes anger, and it also means to look at the things that make you happy too, right? So discover new things that make you happy. Try new things. I mean, we've kind of talked about that before in the previous sections, but try new things. Try, find things that bring you joy, that bring you happiness, that make you laugh, that make you dance, that make you sing. Do all of those things, because healing comes from all of these things. It does not just come from sitting here and overanalyzing our pain. And I know that that's what we've talked about for a lot of it, but that is a lot of it. But I don't want you to not enjoy your life too, because you need to enjoy your life. You need to go out and dance and sing and be silly and be a person, be unique, have a sense of humor. Just enjoy the process. And with all of that, the trust in yourself will come. And that trust is what is going to make you feel confident and make you feel strong and powerful and resilient, because you are already all of those things. It's just you need to start trusting within yourself and really listening and really looking at what's going on within you. Please make sure to just be kind to yourself, to love yourself, and be gentle moving on in your healing journey. It's never really a one and done kind of thing. It's going to come around a couple of times until you've healed all parts, because if it all came up at once, I don't know that we could handle it all. Especially because we have our lives to live. And so I just want to leave you with knowing that you're going to accomplish so much in your life. You're going to get to be the person you want to be, and you're going to live a beautiful life full of abundance in so many ways, not just money and love and happiness and joy that you've never felt before. And just keep going even when it's tough, and just know that you're worth it. You're worth healing for, and you are worth everything, because the world would not be the same without you. You matter so much to the entire world, and you may not see that, but you do. You definitely do. You matter. And I never want you to feel like you don't matter, because some of us do feel like we don't matter, and that's okay, but I just want you to know that you do, because so many people's lives would be so much different without you. And even aside from that, you don't have to live for others, but live for yourself. Live because you matter to you. That is beautiful. And and I'm not going to say we get just this one life, but we do have just this one specific life. So why not make the most of it? Go out and feel deep and be messy and enjoy your life. Go out and enjoy your life. Don't be afraid. And of course, we're all a little bit afraid of everything or something, right? But just go out and live. Go be you, and don't hold back. Don't hold back anymore, because you have so much to offer, and what you have to offer is amazing, and it is beautiful, and your experiences are beautiful, even the ones that hurt you the most. So I just want to leave you with that, and just know that I'm sending love your way, and you are going to be so surprised by how well you actually do with all of this. And just remember to love yourself. So you take care of yourself, and I wish you all the best in the rest of your life, in all of your healing, and in all of your enjoyment in life.